Social context influences how something is viewed, and the attitude a person has towards it. One of the most well-known African-American poets during the Harlem Renaissance period in the 1920s is Langston Hughes. The Harlem Renaissance is a resurgence period of the African Americans. The Harlem Renaissance drives the themes in Langston Hughes' poems. His poem Mother to Son explores and focuses on the theme of having a strong character, and his poem Let America Be America Again explores and focuses on the theme of taking action. On the contrary, the movie The Blind Side by John Lee Hancock explores the theme of stereotypes. The film clearly portrays the racial prejudice that African Americans are going through due to their past. Both Langston Hughes and John Lee Hancock used diverse techniques to emphasize the themes and incite the responder to make a personal response towards the issues and themes explored. The film The Blind Side explores the theme of stereotypes. The film is set in America at Memphis, Tennessee, which is a part of the Black Belt. It is in the southern parts of America, which has a history of African American slaves, and initially slaves came into America in the South. Although slavery is said to have been mostly abolished, many African Americans experienced racism in their lives due to stereotypes from the past. Hancock portrays the stereotype that African Americans are inferior than whites by showing them using drugs, living in the projects, and showing them as criminals. When the audience is first introduced to where Michael Orr grew up, the director uses a missing scene to show the dark brown color palette of the projects, and a non-diegetic rap music is used to portray the gangster image people have of the African Americans. Furthermore, the costuming of the men living there is different to the white Americans. They are wearing thick gold chains and hats put on backwards, which is synonymous with the gangster image. They are shown in a low-angle shot, which makes them appear large and dangerous. The film also reinforces the stereotype about wealthy Southern American Christian Republicans, as they believe they are more superior than the African Americans. This can be seen in the scene where Leanne Tui is having lunch with her wealthy friends. Their costuming is formal, and they are wearing designer clothing like Chanel. Their hair is done and their nails are manicured. Miss Tui's friends see African Americans as gangsters, and the audience can understand this by what Miss Tui's friend Elaine said. But seriously, Leanne, aren't you worried for Collins? I mean, just even a little? He's a boy, a large black boy. This shows that Elaine sees African Americans predisposed to assault due to their skin color. Hence, the stereotype of African Americans making wrong choices and being bound to live impoverished is reinforced. In contrary, the poem Mother to Son displays the persona as having a strong character. The poem is about a mother who has had many obstacles in her life that she has overcome, and now she's empowering her son to overcome any obstacles in his life. Don't you fall now, for I still go, honey, I still climbing. The poem not only empowers the son, but also the reader with the words of experience. The theme that is portrayed in this poem is having a strong character. Poetic devices such as symbolism and extended metaphor are used to emphasize the theme. The poem is in the mother's point of view, and her informal language shows that due to obstacles in her life, she has not had a chance for education, but she still has a strong character. The poem uses an extended metaphor of a staircase, where the persona confers her life to a staircase full of obstacles. It's had tacks in it and splinters and boards to her, and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. Repetition is used when the persona repeats, "Life for me ain't been no crystal stair," which is symbolic of a perfect life which the persona has not had. The use of anaphora puts emphasis on lines such as "and reaching landings," and "turn corners," and sometimes "going in the dark." Given that this poem was written during the Harlem Renaissance, a time when many African Americans were slaves and faced inequity, Hughes wrote this poem to show the strength that African Americans had. Don't you sit down on the steps, 'cause you find it's kinda hard. Furthermore, in Langston Hughes' other poem, Let America Be America Again, the theme of taking action is explored. The social context of the time was the American dream, which drove the theme in this poem. This poem is not only about African Americans, it's about all the lower class society of America who cannot achieve their American dream. I am the poor white, fooled and pushed apart. Hughes focuses on the fact that the poor are treated unfairly by the rich, that any man be crushed by one above. Hughes shows that he wants action to be taken to let America be America again. Hughes provokes the reader's emotions by using emotive language, torn from Black Africa's strand. Nonetheless, Hughes ends the poem with optimism, and yet I swear this oath, America will be. This optimism is similar to what the persona in the poem Mother to Son had, for I still goin' honey, I still climbin'. Hence it is understood that Hughes has accepted the inequality the lower classes have had experienced and wants to take action and has hoped that the society will change. Thus, it is concluded that the social context of the time of Hughes was the Harlem Renaissance and had a powerful impact on the themes in his poems. In contrary, the themes in The Blind Side are driven by the stereotypes the wealthy Southern Americans had about the African Americans in the mid-2000s. Furthermore, it is understood that the social context plays a significant role in the themes used by composers. Hughes focuses on the hardships that African Americans have experienced and are still experiencing, but also shows how strong the African Americans are with these words of empowerment in the poem Mother to Son. This contradicts the stereotypical representation of the African Americans in The Blind Side.